Krishna was lying on the cradle. Nandagopa brought an old bullock cart and placed it near the cradle. Why? It was the belief of cowherds that if we place an old bullock cart by the side of child's cradle, evil spirits will not come near the child. The cart will act as protection. But the problem is that cart itself has an evil spirit. In that cartwheel only, Shakatasura, cartwheel demon, is waiting in that cartwheel. Nandagopa, thinking that it is protection, placed the cart near Krishna's cradle and he went outside. Yashoda was in the kitchen. Children were playing around Krishna. 4 to 5 months old Krishna was in the cradle. Now that cartwheel demon Shakatasura, he was planning, okay, now I will dash against the cradle, create an accident and kill Krishna. Krishna smiled, what? You are planning something? No. I will plan, I will execute. Nobody else other than me should plan anything here. We usually say man proposes. My friend Mr. Bosky, who is known for his comics, he says, man does not propose. God proposes, God disposes. Then man poses. Man merely poses. God proposes, God disposes. Krishna said, I will plan, I will execute my plan. Naiva srinodvai ruditam sutasyasa rudan stanarthi charanau udakshipat. Krishna started crying for milk. I am hungry. I need mother's milk. Krishna started crying. While crying, children would stretch their hands and legs while crying. Krishna stretching both his arms, stretching both his legs. He started crying. As he stretched, his stretched leg kicked the wicked cart of Shakatasura. Adhashayanasya shishoranolpaka pravala mridvangri hatam vyavartate vidvasta nanarasa kupya bhajanam vyatyasta chakraksha vibhinna kujaram. As Krishna kicked the wicked cart wheel with his foot, a huge exploding sound appeared. Chata, 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 chata. The cart exploded into pieces, not broke down. It exploded into pieces. Vyatyasta chakraksha vibhinna kubaram. You cannot deduce anything. That much into pieces, micro pieces. The cart got exploded. Hearing the sound of explosion, Yashoda got frightened and came. Because 4 months before she heard one explosion. Because of Putana. Now second explosion. Yashoda came running and inquired what happened. Because the cart was missing. Nandagopa had placed a cart and went away. The cart is missing. What happened? Yashoda asked. The children playing around told her, the child kicked. As the child kicked the cart wheel and the cart entirely got broken and became pieces. Yashoda said, no, I can't believe this. These children seem to be bewildered due to the explosion. That's why they are blabbering something. Nate shraddadire gopaha balabhashitam yutyute. My child Krishna's feet are not so strong. They are too tender like the inner part of lotus. He is not strong enough to kick and break a cart wheel and all. No. This should be some Navagraha dosha. Due to some Navagraha dosham, this cart has fallen down and exploded into pieces. She says, Rudantam Sutamadaya, Yashoda Graha Shankita. This must be some Navagraha dosham. That's why the cart has exploded. Anyway, my child is crying. He is hungry. He wants mother's milk. Oh, Krishna, come here. I will feed you. Kritaswastyayanam vipraihi suktaihi stanam apayayat. As Vedic Pandits were chanting Vedas, Yashoda placed Krishna on her lap and started feeding him with her mother's milk. Now, where is the dead body of Shakatasura? You have to answer. Putana came. Her dead body fell down. It was chopped into pieces and burnt. Shakatasura came. Where is his dead body? Shuka Brahmam did not say anything about that. The greatness of our Idihasa Puranams is, if something is not said or left out or concealed, it means there is some matter within it. Shuka Brahmam said Putana's body was disposed. Then you have to understand that then Shakatasura's demonic body should have also appeared there. But no mention of disposal. It means there is a secret. What is that secret? Bhagavan's divine feet will never kill anybody. Those feet are our only refuge, our only shelter, our only asylum is Bhagavan's lotus feet. Other than that, we don't have any asylum in this universe. How can those feet kill anybody? Has Bhagavan killed anybody with his feet so far? Never. So, when Bhagavan's divine feet, Krishna's divine feet touched the wicked cart Shakatasura cart wheel, Shakatasura's body turned into Shuddha Sattvam and he went to Vaikuntham. That's why his dead body was not found. His body turned into divine Shuddha Sattva form and Shakatasura reached Vaikuntham. That's why his body was not found. And there is an embedded philosophy as well. This cartwheel, unstoppable cartwheel, is our worldly existence samsaram, punarapi jananam, punarapi maranam, punarapi janani, jatare shayanam. The cartwheel never stops. It is always rotating. Birth, death, birth, death. Yes, we are also rotating in this samsara. Once we catch hold of the lotus feet of Krishna, he will kick this cartwheel of samsaram and put an end to this rotation of samsaram. So, Krishna has indirectly told us that you catch hold of my feet to stop the rotation of samsaram. Now, Kamsa sends the third demon. Putana gone. Shakatasura gone. The third one comes. Who is he? Trinavartasura. Now Krishna was around 1 year old. Trinavartasura. He was a cyclone demon. He came in the form of a tornado, a cyclone, and he just took away Krishna from Yashoda's lap and flew in the sky. Galagrahana nischetaha daityo nirgatalochanaha avyaktaravo nyapatat sahabalo vyasurvraje. But Krishna, as this Trinavarta took Krishna and flew upwards, Krishna increased his body weight gradually. Krishna increased his weight so much that this Trinavarta could not bear the weight of Krishna, with his eyes bulging out, with his mouth emitting, vomiting blood, with his lungs suffocating for air. That Trinavarta fell down dead. As the cyclone just settled, Yashoda was shocked to see Krishna playing on another mountain. The mountain was Trinavartasura, cyclone demon. Krishna was happily playing on him. Yashoda took Krishna and again performed the Raksha ceremony. Some evil eye, somebody has cast evil eye on my child. To ward off those evil eyes, Yashoda performed the Raksha ritual again to Lord Krishna. Now, another embedded message here. This tornado, this cyclone, Trinavarta, it is nothing but our arrogance. Trinavarta took away Krishna. Similarly, if the cyclone of arrogance enters into our heart, it will take away our devotion, wisdom, bhakti, everything. If we want to get rid of that arrogance, Trinavarta cyclone, we should catch hold of the lotus feet of Krishna, because he will ensure that just like Trinavarta with eyes bulging, with vomiting of blood and with lungs suffocating for air, fell down. Similarly, Krishna will ensure that our arrogance is also destroyed, our ego is also destroyed, because if this Trinavarta cyclone comes, he will take away Krishna. If arrogance comes, it will take away our wisdom and devotion. To get rid of arrogance, surrender to Krishna. That's the message within. As these dangers, demons for Krishna were coming repeatedly one after the other, Nandagopa and Yashoda kept on postponing the naming ceremony for Krishna. Krishna is 1 year old now. Till now, Namakaranam was not conducted. But you are telling Krishna, Krishna, that is just for identification. He was not yet named Krishna. Please note it. We are saying Krishna, Krishna because then only you can identify. If I say the black child born in Mathura to Vasudeva and Devaki, which was brought crossing the river Yamuna to Nandagopa and Yashoda, swapped with their child and brought up. You know that child was walking. If I say, then you cannot enjoy the Upanyasam. That's why we are saying Krishna, Krishna. That's just for identification. He has not been named yet. So far in this Upanyasam, wherever I have said Krishna, you please within brackets add to be named. To be named Krishna. Now it is getting postponed. Vasudeva was observing everything from Madhura. Oh, Namakarana has to be conducted at the 11th day. But 1 year gone, 365 days gone, still not conducted. So Vasudeva, he sent his Prohit Gargacharya. Vasudeva's family Prohita is Gargacharya. Vasudeva sent Gargacharya to Gokulam to conduct the naming ceremony for Lord Krishna. This Gargacharya met Nandagopa and arranged for the naming ceremony to be conducted secretly without informing anybody. No mic set, no songs, no speaker, no invitation, nothing. Secretly you have to conduct. Because the reason Garga said is, Garga was Vasudeva's Prohit. If he conducts Namakaranam to Nandagopa's child, Kamsa will suspect that, oh, if Gargacharya performs naming ceremony means this child could be Vasudeva's child. Kamsa will get suspicious. To avoid that suspicion, this should be conducted in a cattle shed secretly without informing anybody. Nandagopa told Gargacharya, that child of Rohini, he is also yet to be named. Rohini's child, Balarama, to be named as Balarama, he is also not named so far. You please conduct naming ceremony for both of them. So, Balarama and Krishna to be named. They are placed in two cradles in a cow shed without the knowledge of anybody, and secretly Gargacharya performed the naming ceremony, Namakarana Samskaram, for those children. Only to compensate for that, we celebrate Sri Jayanti with so much pomp and splendor. Just imagine, for Sri Ramanavami, we simply conclude with Panagam and Nirmor, that's all. But for Krishna Jayanti, not only Krishna Jayanti, for our Krishna Jananam in Bhagavatam, see the celebration in Srimati Janaki Ravindran's residence. Everybody will get awestruck. Wow, what kind of Krishna Jananam? Why are we celebrating him so much? The reason is, for Rama, Dasharatha himself celebrated in a grand manner. In Kamba Ramayanam, Kambar says, Dasharatha announced, as 4 sons are born for me, my citizens need not file IT return for 7 years. Income tax exemption. Dasharatha gave income tax exemption to his subjects for 7 years. Irai tavirndedagapar yandor yel, Kambar says. But in the case of Krishna, both Devaki Vasudeva and on the other hand Nandagopa Yashoda, neither of them couple were able to celebrate Krishna. That's why, to compensate for that, we are celebrating him with pomp and splendor in a grand manner. Now Gargacharya, he names the children. The first child, who is the 7th child of Devaki, grown up as the child of Rohini. Now he is to be named 10th canto, 8th chapter, 12th verse. Ayam hi Rohini putraha Ramayan suhrudo gunaihi. He is a pleasant child. In Sanskrit, Rama means pleasant one. The person who is pleasant will be called Rama. Since he is pleasant, he will be called Rama. Akyasyate Rama iti baladikyat balam viduhu. Since he is very strong, he will be called Balarama, Baladeva. Yadunam apratak bhavat sankarshana mushantyute. Not only that, he has incorporated the avatara rahasyam inside this name. He will also be called as Sankarshana. What does Sankarshana mean? Transferred. Yesterday we saw one who got transferred in the womb is called Sankarshana. So Balarama will give transfer. We saw that. But Gargacharya cannot reveal that to Nandagopa now. So he gave another explanation for Sankarshana. He will be called Sankarshana because Sankarshana means the person who unites. He is going to unite all the people of Yaduvamsham. Since he is going to unite, he will be called Sankarshana. Why should he give all this explanation and name him as Sankarshana? Is it needed? Already Rama, Balarama, Baladeva. Beyond that, why the name Sankarshana? It has another reason. Sankarshana is the name of Adisesha. To show that this child is the Amsham of Adisesha, Gargacharya named him Sankarshana. That's why they say, to name children, we have to consult Acharyas, and with their guidance, we have to name their children. See how much depth is there in their names. Because of his strength, he is Baladeva. Since he is pleasant, he will be Rama, Balarama. Since he is Adisesha, he is called Sankarshana. At the same time, Sankarshana, he unites Yadu clan. Sankarshana, he was transferred within the womb. All explanations come within those names. Now the next child, our own Lord Krishna, 10, 8, 13. Asan varnas trayohyasya grinnatonu yugam tanuhu. Now Gargacharya, without explicitly mentioning that he is Bhagavan, indirectly conveys it to Nandagopa. How? Gargacharya tells Nandagopa, this child of yours, he takes different colors in different yugas. In Krita Yuga, he would be in white color. Because in Krita Yuga, people will also have pure heart. To attract them, he will be white colored in Krita Yugam. As Treta Yugam comes, people will be full of lust and anger. So to attract them, he will take red color. In Dwapara Yugam's initial stages, people will have laziness, tamogunam. To attract them, this Lord will have dark green color. But by the end of Dwapara Yugam and at Kali Yugam, he will know whatever color I take, these people will not bend themselves and come to me, and he will be in his natural color of black. Now, since it is the end of Dwapara Yugam, he is black colored. Since he is black, I name him Krishna. Krishna means black colored. He was white in Krita Yugam, he was red in Treta Yugam, he was dark green in the earlier part of Dwapara Yugam. Now by the end, he is black colored, so he will be called as Krishna. The next verse, he will also be called as Vasudeva. Pragayam Vasudevasya Kvachidjatas Tavatmajaha Vasudeva iti Sriman Abhijñā Samprachakshate. See the secret again. Gargacharya says, in his previous birth, he was born as your friend Vasudeva's son. In his previous birth, Garga tells Nandagopa, in his previous birth, he was born as your friend Vasudeva's son. Is it right? Yes, Vasudeva was Kashyapa in his previous birth. That is also true. So Gargacharya wanted to indirectly convey that he is Vasudeva's son. That's why he said in his previous birth, he was born as Vasudeva's son. That's why I am going to name him as Vasudeva. Dasharatha's son is Dasharati, Anjana's son is Anjaneya, Marut's son is Maruti. Similarly, Vasudeva's son will be Vasudeva. But Nandagopa didn't ask him, why are you naming Nandagopa's son as Vasudeva? Do you know one joke? In a family, husband and wife were fighting. A child was born. Husband and wife were fighting. The neighbor came and asked them, why are you fighting? Husband said, I wanted to name the child with my father's name. My father's name is Sivasami. I want to name the child Sivasami. What's the problem? My wife says, no, I should name the child with my father's name only. Her father's name is Krishnasamy. He wants Krishnasamy. I say Sivasami. She says Krishnasamy. What name shall we give to this child? That fellow said, the neighbor, don't shout. It is causing hindrance to the nearby people and all. You name the child as Sivarama Krishna. Yes, good. Naming ceremony was conducted, Sivarama Krishna. Then this person thought, my father's name is Sivasami. Her father's name is Krishnasamy. But Sivarama Krishna, Rama. How did Rama come in the middle? That neighbor said, my father's name is Ramasamy. Like this, he is the son of Nandagopa now. In previous birth, he was the son of Vasudeva. But Gargacharya says, since he was the son of Vasudeva in previous birth, I will name him Vasudeva. But Nandagopa accepted because he was a dear friend of Vasudeva. One reason. Number two, Gargacharya is a great saint. If he gives a name, there will be a reason. Yes, there is a reason. Vasudeva doesn't merely mean that son of Vasudeva. Parashara Bhattar says in Bhagavat Guna Darpanam, his commentary to Vishnu Sahasranamam, the 335th name, Vasudeva, 334, Vasudeva. For that, Parashara Bhattar gives an explanation. Vasu plus Deva, Vasudeva. Vasu means one who dwells everywhere. Deva means blemishless. Vasudeva means God dwells everywhere, but he is untainted by the blemishes of those objects. Bhagavan is within the speaker. The speaker may get dirty, but the Bhagavan within that speaker will be untainted by that blemish. That is Deva. So Vasu, he is everywhere. He is within us. He is within every object. Vasu, Deva. Yet, though he is within everybody, he is untainted by the blemishes within everybody. He is always pure. So, all pervading at the same time, all pure, all pervading, all pure entity is called Vasudeva to indicate that he is Narayana. Gargacharya named him as Vasudeva. So Balarama, Rama, Baladeva, Sankarshana. Here Krishna and Vasudeva. Now Garga tells Nandagopa, Yeshavasraya Adhasyat Gopa Gopkula Nandanaha Anena Swarva Durgani Yuyam Anjas Tarishyatha. This child, Krishna, Vasudeva, will bring you all auspiciousness. You will get rid of all your troubles because of this child. Now Balarama and Krishna started crawling together. 10:8:21 Kalena Vrajatalpene Gokule Ramakeshavau Janubhyam Sakapanibhyam Ringamanau Vijakratuhu. Then with the course of time both started walking. Now Balarama was slightly older than Krishna by a few months. Krishna was around 2 years of age. With the jal jal sound of their anklets resonating with their childish gait, Krishna and Balarama started walking. Tavangri Yugmam Anukrishya Sarisripantau Gosha Pragosha Ruchiram Vrajakardameshu Tannada Kritta Manasau Anusrutya Lokam Mugda Prabhitavad Upeyatur Antimatroho. Now Balarama, Krishna started walking their childish gait. Periyalvar describes Todar Sangiligai Salar Pilar Yenna Tungu Ponmani Olipe படுமும் மத பூனல் சோர வாரணம் பையனின் ஊர்வது போல் உடன்குடி கிண்கிணி ஆற வாரிப்ப உடைமணி பறைகரங்க தடந்தாள் இணை கொண்டு சார்ங்க பாணி தளர்நடை நடவானோ.